Curiosity Made Me Act is undoubtedly one of the most watched celebrity talk shows interviews in Nigeria, featuring some of the biggest names across the country and raking in millions of views. You see, Bae U Father, or Isbae U, as I'm going to be referring to him for the entirety of this video, didn't start out interviewing celebrities. In fact, his career was at the brink of collapse before the genius idea of Curiosity Made Me Act came through. And this got me thinking, what secret exactly does Isbae U know about YouTube and social media in general that we don't know? How exactly does his videos go viral almost every time? And most importantly, how much does he make from YouTube? But to answer all of these questions, we need to go back to who Isbae U was before Curiosity Made Me Act. Isbae U didn't burst into the scene out of nowhere. Like many creators, he started his humble beginnings navigating the chaotic landscape of Nigerian skit making.
What money be this? I first go use and buy fried yam.
Born as Adebayo Ridwan Abidimi on the 5th of April 1995, Bae U grew up in the heart of Lagos, Nigeria, a city full of dreams and challenges. His early content on Instagram and YouTube revolved around short, funny skits, much like other comedians. But it wasn't until he embraced the art of celebrity interviews that things began to shift. Before even venturing into acting comedy, or whilst he was still acting out these cheeky videos on the internet, Isbae U was a musical artist and he even has a song with Chude. To have ventured into two creative fields like this ultimately shows that either Bae U was probably a hardworking Nigerian or creativity just runs in the blood of his entire family. Well, you see, the latter was the case. Bae U father is late Kamal Adebayo, popularly known as Sake. He made his mark in the Nigerian film industry by specializing in Yoruba language films and built his career through a blend of wit, sharp dialogue delivery and an authentic portrayal of comedic and sometimes tough characters. Starting his journey as an actor in the early days of Nollywood, Kamal Adebayo became a staple in Yoruba cinema. His unique ability to combine humor with serious themes gave him a distinctive edge in an industry known for its melodramatic and culturally rich storytelling. And this same jovial character of his father on set became the backbone of Curiosity Made Me Act. Kamal Adebayo gained popularity due to his mastery of the Yoruba language, and his acting resonated deeply with audiences who related to the everyday life scenarios depicted on his films. His role in movies often highlighted real-life issues, offering humor as a form of relief while subtly addressing serious societal matters. This ability to mix humor with cultural commentary laid the foundation for his legacy in the Nigerian entertainment industry. Kamal Adebayo's popularity stems from his charisma and comedic timing. He became a favorite in Yoruba Nollywood due to his use of nuanced humor to portray complex characters. Known for playing Ejanla, which means big fish in English, Sake's role often featured witty, sharp-tongued dialogue that delivered humor without diminishing the depth of the scene. His ability to engage audiences with humor while also conveying the essence of Yoruba culture made him stand out among his peers. Sake's popularity is further attributed to his longevity in the industry. Over the years, he consistently delivered memorable performances that endeared him to Yoruba film audiences. His comedic roles in particular were widely celebrated for being culturally relevant and authentically Nigerian, a style that later influenced his son, Isbae U. Sake's influence on his son Isbae U is profound. Growing up in a household where humor was a way of life, Isbae U was immersed in his father's world of acting and comedy from an early age. This exposure to the entertainment industry, particularly the Yoruba comedic style, helped shape Isbae U's comedic voice. And as the internet began to seep into the everyday life of an average Nigerian, so did new opportunities. Platforms like Instagram and YouTube became places where Bae U could share his funny skits.
Now this kind of weather they call weather for two. No be a with this. Hello, Alpha. Who? I just see your babe now with another man from my estate.
What? You are sitting by this like this.
Shago the line.
Babe, calm down now. Don't let us do this outside. Let's go.
The guy is short like this. He get a go. He drive one white Lexus. And them they look like this. And them they look like this. You sure? My guy.
Yes!
I see you. Shot by and cut.
Babe, nice one, eh?
And on the 5th of August 2018, Bae U created his YouTube channel, uploading short comedic skits with other internet personalities like Isbae, Brother Shaggy, Officer Wos, and MC Lively. These skits were getting decent amount of views, but compared to what it's getting now, they are literally just like trash. And combine that with the fact that he was one of the many voices in the crowded space of digital comedians. I mean, we've got Wole Agbata, Omar Sabino, to name a few, who are way funnier than Isbae U. I literally didn't know who Isbae U was until I saw this movie of him with Sabinos. And also combine that with the fact that I kept being recommended these Curiosity Made Me Ask videos whenever I opened YouTube. Curiosity Made Me Ask started more as an experiment than as a show to begin with. In this video, this Legend Miami episode is hilarious, was where things started to take off for Bae U. This video surprisingly did well, garnering over 400,000 views and literally getting positive comments such as, "I shall like the concept of this interview, very hilarious and unique. This show is very interesting and creative. Well done, Bae U." You see, Bae U isn't close to being the pioneer of Nigerian celebrity talk show interviews on the internet. I mean, we've got Is This It Taken hosted by Chinaza Anukam and with Chude hosted by Chude. But what makes Curiosity Made Me Ask so much different and attract a whole lot more viewers? Firstly, Chinaza Anukam's Is This It Taken feels more of a show tailored to the female counterpart other than both genders. I mean, the entire branding of the channel and her thumbnails, to be exact, just gives up that girlish vibe. And combine that with the fact that with Chude literally just post short clips of his interviews with celebrities on his channel and then put the full-length videos behind the paywall in Seller, meant that viewers only had Isbae U as the only option. And as fans had the show as the only option, it made this literally different from other shows and bound for success. You see, the success of Curiosity Made Me Ask on YouTube can be attributed to its blend of humor, boldness, and unpredictability, making it a standout among its competitors. The show's appeal lies in Isbae U's genuine approach to interviews, where he consistently asks tricky and sometimes controversial questions that keep both the guests and the audiences on their toes.
So, album. Let's talk about your album.
Let's talk about my album.
Lost and Found. I'm seeing good reviews about it on Twitter. It must have cost you a fortune to pay those people listening and writing good things about it.
I mean,
Good question.
that's a good question.
Thank you.
I didn't pay anybody. It's just pure love, organic
Somebody's paying. Text your husband. Ask him. Somebody's paying. Somebody's paying somebody.
love. Yeah.
Those reviews are too good. I mean, I've not listened to the album at all because you know I'm a busy guy. But I'm just shocked that you would do something better than Simisola because I love that album.
Thank you.
I have to ask this question.
Yeah.
The viewers will be angry if I don't ask this question. I mean, my viewers, I don't know how many viewers you have, but my viewers will be angry if I don't ask this question. Has AG ever looked at Faust and say, Unto, she chose me? Did it?
No.
Are you sure?
No, there's no reason. There's no need. Because it was not a choice between both of them.
I can't wait to interview Faust himself. I have a lot to ask. But I'll reply his DM soon. Moving on. Still about your album. In an interview, you said your husband inspired one of the songs on your album, Men Are Crazy. Please. Who asked you? It's like every chance you get, you want people to know that you are taking I have a husband though. Why? Why are you doing that? You are not. I'm sure you are not the first person.
To marry.
Yes, to have a man. You are not. Any small thing. I appreciate my husband. Why is it like that? Do you do it intentionally to make people that are single weep?
No. I'm just celebrating my life, my love.
Celebrate it alone. We don't want to see the hugging, the holidays, the vacation. We don't want to see it.
One unique aspect that draws viewers is the show's unfiltered, sometimes confrontational style. For instance, in an episode featuring Kata Ife, Isbae showed up with a raincoat and moppy stink, claiming it was a with caution for leakages, which added a layer of unexpected humor. This kind of unpredictable humor has become a signature of the show, making each episode feel fresh and keeping audiences curious about what will happen next.
Oh, thank you. I almost forgot. Yeah. Just in case. We have a lot of leakages going around here. Just to be on the safe side. Sorry.
Voila, we dig in.
Yeah.
Yo, because I come your show, you carry mobbing stick and man, not wet you.
It's not my size.
I love it.
Additionally, the show often goes beyond the standard celebrity interview format, turning the spotlight on the guests' more vulnerable and awkward moments. Isbae cleverly uses humor as a vehicle for asking deeper questions, often getting celebrities to discuss personal or professional challenges they might usually avoid. The interactive nature of the show also helps. Isbae frequently releases snippets or teasers on Instagram, which fuels anticipation and discussion, making the show feel like a must-watch event. These various snippets often generate buzz and keep viewers coming back for more. Ultimately, Curiosity made me ask excel above its competition because it's a mix of raw humor, unpredictability, and a willingness to push the boundaries of what can be asked in an interview. This combination not only sets it apart from other shows, but also makes it highly shareable, ensuring a growing audience with each new episode. And trust me, with a growing audience literally means more money for Bae U as a full-time creator. So how much exactly does he make from YouTube? Typical of many YouTubers and content creators, especially given the large following and unique appeal of the show, here's a breakdown of how Isbae U might generate revenue. First off, through YouTube ad revenue. Since Isbae U show is hosted on YouTube, the primary source of income would come from YouTube's partner program, where creators earn money through advertisement. YouTube places ads before, during, or after videos, and content creators are paid based on the number of views and interaction of those ads. Given the high viewership of Curiosity made me ask, especially the viral movement, this could generate a significant portion of his income. And in case you are looking for an exact number, based on analytics from Social Blade, Isbae typically earns around $1,800 to $18,500 per month, which by today's exchange rate would be giving us around 3 to 13 million Nigerian naira. But wait, there's more. You see, before every episode of Curiosity made me ask, there's literally a sponsor called Pause, and there's a dedicated segment to promoting this brand.
A big shout out to our sponsor for this particular episode, Pause.
And trust me, creators make a whole lot of money from brand collaborations than the YouTube ad revenue system, as it's obvious that Curiosity Made Me Ask is one of the most successful celebrity talk shows in Nigeria. What exactly can we learn from the entirety of Isbae U's 4 years YouTube journey? One of the biggest lessons from Isbae U's early years is the importance of consistency. Bae U began his career like many skit makers in Nigeria, producing short comedy videos on platforms like Instagram and YouTube. During his initial years, he consistently released content which helped him remain in the public eye. These early efforts were not always viral hits, but they allowed him to earn his through consistent upload. He steadily built a following that appreciated his humor. I mean, this is fully evident with the amount of followers he has on Instagram. Isbae U wasn't afraid to experiment with different comedic formats. His early videos show a blend of slapstick humor, relatable everyday scenarios, and even social commentary, common themes in the Nigerian skit-making industry. This willingness to try different approaches helped him to discover what worked the best for his audience. It also set him apart from other content creators by showcasing his versatility, whether through exaggerated characters or collaboration with other comedians. Aside from being consistent, a significant part of Isbae U's early success came from strategic collaborations with established Nigerian comedians and skit makers. Like I said before in the beginning of this video, he worked alongside notable figures like Mr. Macaroni, CD Talker, and others, which allowed him to tap into their fan base and gain more visibility. Collaborations in the Nigerian skit making industry are crucial because they provide a platform for creators to introduce themselves to a larger audience and gain credibility. Isbae U's collaboration weren't just about appearing in videos. He actively contributed to the content, bringing his unique style into the mix.
Our grandmother like to sew skirts. She don't know what she can do. Our time now since 6 o'clock. We are ready to brush our teeth. We are ready to go my stupid. Now you. Stupid. Now you.
Stop. No try nonsense again. Be like the Chris.
No for yeah. What do you?
Well, what thing will chop this morning?
years. These partnerships helped him gain a reputation as a standout comedian in the community, and by associating with big names, he built a more loyal and engaged following. Well, what's the essence of having an engaged following if your audience doesn't see you as being authentic and relatable? You see, Isbae U comedic appeal lies in his ability to connect with everyday experiences in Nigerian life. His characters, often exaggerated versions of typical Nigerians, resonated with viewers. From playing an overdramatic lover to portraying comical reactions to mundane situations, Isbae U captured the Nigerian spirit in a way that felt authentic to his audience. This authenticity is one of the reasons why some of his early skits performed relatively well. People saw themselves in his content, and that relatability drove the engagement. While his early content was mostly short-form skits, Isbae U eventually transitioned to creating longer, more structured content. This shift was necessary for him to evolve as a creator and eventually served as a breakthrough moment. Long-form content like Roasting Made Me Ask allowed him to explore new comedic angles and dive deeper into character development. His show ultimately reflects a combination of the lessons he learned over the years: humor, relatability, and authenticity. By moving to this new format, he was able to take his content to the next level and appeal to a broader audience while keeping the comedic edge that defined his early work. Isbae U's journey to YouTube stardom was not overnight. His success with Curiosity Made Me Ask is the result of years of hard work, consistency, and strategic thinking. By remaining authentic, building a solid brand, and consistently delivering content that resonates with his audience, Isbae U has not only found viral success but has also established a lasting presence in the Nigerian social media space.